4,000 out of the cemetery, that'll leave us at 6,100. I mean, that's good operating expense still.
It is for the
He
cemetery.
made a motion, I'll second it.
Somebody make a motion.
He did.
Jeff did,
Pump did.
Rainer seconded. Luann,
Colonel, I'm an aye.
That's right.
Marston, aye.
Where at? What I say?
you two said like you didn't want to spend the money. Luann, aye. Brown, aye.
I know.
Okay.
What was the 1,500 out of it?
Nothing. You're gonna go 4,000 out of the cemetery fund. You're gonna go 2,500 out of the equipment fund.
25.
Yeah,
That's good, that's perfect.
that is hereby approved.
Keeps our equipment upgraded anyway.
Okay.
What else you got, Mikey?
That's it.
Well, you were easy, just $6,500 bucks.
You're doing a good job, guys.
Yeah, you are, you're doing a good job.
I'm making a list that you might not like me tomorrow, but
Kind of twice.
it's just a couple things that we've been wanting to get done that have been brought to our attention, like the stop signs, and I mean, it's nothing that you gotta stop doing to jump right on it, but it does need to be done. And when we start hiring these younger kids to come in here that's 18 or older, they can be painting the benches, they can do redo the fire hydrants, but the stop signs down there need to be moved. There's a couple stop signs when I was right around the other night that need to be replaced. Some of them are, actually look like they're coming from Ozland. They're this tall. Yeah, so.
What, they been ran over a time or two or three?
Well, you remember like down here, we all agreed that down by the fish fry park, one's here and one's back here.
Fish fry park. I mean,
Not the
campground?
campground, yeah.
So what do you wanna do there?
I don't know, we need to come up with a plan on how we can make that better. Because that is kind of a screwed up intersection.
Well, yeah.
We can
You
do a-
got them 5 intersections coming together.
Oh,
We can put, the only thing I can think of we can do legally is put a yield sign coming down the river.
See, that's what I was wondering. Either that or we can make one of them circle things like Muscatine
Oh.
They got them
does.
everywhere.
Yeah.
They do.
They're all over North Carolina and Missouri.
They claim there's less accidents around there.
They is.
Guess what?
They haven't watched me drive.
Where Muscatine put their first one, right?
Busy.
Go to the high school.
Yeah.
Guess we're putting another one down on River Drive, right
Yeah.
there. You take a left and go to south end.
Yeah.
Put one right there.
Yeah.
Trying to get
No.
a semi through that corner.
Oh, brother.
But speed bumps, you know, back in the campground.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, I don't care how many people complain, we saved lives last year, I don't care.
Where are you gonna put that yield sign at?
I don't know, we need to come up with a plan
Well,
now.
you have to put the yield sign on Railroad Street because you only got yield to the right.
Right.
When you're coming this way?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever you guys think.
We got a few holes down there, the road trying to go to the
Yeah, I
cemetery,
see now.
but them get pretty deep.
But if you put a yield sign there, they're gonna think they don't have to stop at all.
Well, they're gonna look though, I think. If they need to stop, if they're paying
You
attention.
see what I'm saying? If I'm coming up to the road, you gotta yield to the traffic to the right of you. So if I'm coming up and I'm on that yield road where I'm gonna yield, I'm not even gonna stop, I'm just gonna look and go, I'm not even.
Coming out of the
gonna
campground,
stop.
right?
That's the reason one of the stop signs is further back than the other.
That's right.
Okay,
Is so the two cars
Yeah.
don't go to the same stop
Right,
sign.
yeah.
so just leave it then,
I
or?
think it's 2
Just
stop
leave it.
signs is the way to have it.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do there.
Alright,
That way
Yeah,
they're,
probably.
they're both
probably
at fault if something had happened.
alright,
But we got stop signs that need replaced, that really
Yeah.
gives it, defaced them with spray cans and everything.
You're saying, yeah.
so,
Speed sign stuff.
but that's something for the new community hours people we have working to help
Yeah.
Mike and them.
Well, we got these kids coming, they got a lot of
Yeah.
stuff they can do.
Yep, okay, but I'll get that list to you,
Oh, thanks.
we'll sit down together, you and I,
Anyway.
and talk about it.
There's some street sign names need replaced.
Yes, that too, that's on there.
Okay.
You got anything else, Mike?
No.
You never read that.
Store progress. All right, everybody's got this right in front of them that I gave everybody a copy to.
Yep.
All right, if you look on the, let me see here where I'm at. Pull the one with 5th Street and Main Street. That's the car wash and that's the lot that we're talking about. It's in section 218. And it's easier for me to come up here to do this so you guys can see what I'm doing instead of rubbernecking. Okay, obviously this is Chuck Holder's building. And you see where his line is.
Right.
It's right on the building. You see that? Who doesn't see that yet?
I don't see him.
Oh, on the
This
City
is
Hall
Chuck
side?
Holder's. Chuck Holder's.
It says 20 feet.
That's the line.
26.
The 26 feet.
Yes, so from that property line right here, right against his building, 26 feet is all he owns.
Yeah,
Okay, so when we take that off and marked it, we went 26 feet over, and that's where we drew the line, plus we added another foot to it just to give a little play. And then we went down, and the property, don't, see where the trees are at here, that line? Disregard that line. Don't worry about that white line. It's actually purple on the computer, this line, don't worry about it. Because what that does is that's taking the old New Boston and the new Boston and dividing
Right
it.
there?
Yep,
Okay.
that one right there.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that line divides the old New Boston when it was first here, and then the older New Boston. That's all that line is. It goes all the way through New Boston.
right.
So,
It's a reference line.
reference point. So, in his property, if you look at the volleyball net, the volleyball court, it butts right up to that.
Yep. I see
Okay.
that.
So now, we went another foot on the other side of that, maybe 2 feet, and measured. And we need 72 feet to do this store. But we also want a little bit more footage to have a little bit more room to play with on the car wash, or not, yeah, on the car wash end where the drive-through from the bank's gonna go.
Correct.
Talking with, and you'll see where it says it's -014, that lot, that's a parcel.
Yeah,
He actually owns 3 parcels, he being Dan Marine, who owns the car wash. He owns 14, 18, and 19.
okay.
That car wash sits just a little bit on that third parcel.
On 14?
Yes, which doesn't really matter. So that's 39 feet, but the courthouse is telling me it's best that we get it surveyed, which I totally agree with them. And I've already talked to a couple aldermen about surveying this, because she might think that that should shift to the east a little bit, those lines. This is only reference only, so that line of that 39 feet might even go to the east just a little bit. We might not even need the property, but I'm telling you, we're probably still gonna need the property just to have extra, to put the doors in on the other side for the laundromat and stuff like that. Talking with Dan Marine, he's willing to sell it at $3,000. He's not gonna come down any further than that. That's the going price for this actually, it's cheaper because
That's
remember,
fair, that's fair.
I think that's fair. And that's 152 feet deep
Right.
by 39 feet by the computer, by the parcels. If we want this store, this is the only way I think that we're gonna be able to get this thing up and rolling.
Is that to buy that whole parcel then?
Yes,
14.
all the way right up to the car
I was
wash.
gonna say, he's on some of that parcel.
Right, but this is it's gonna shift, I think that's cement. When we was looking at it, that, because the building, it's hard to see it
Oh,
now.
okay, the building's inside here.
Right, yes,
Okay,
yeah.
well, after we get it bought, then we'll charge him 3,500 to get that concrete off.
I was thinking 4,000, but yeah. But, I mean, it's $3,000 to buy the property,
That's cheap.
That's-
and it's all gonna get thrown back into the mix of the people that's gonna be doing the store, the laundromat, and the bank paying for it anyway.
Right.
Right.
And Doug, he can stand right there, and we confirmed it. I looked at Dave, and I was like, Dave, make this old man right here feel a little better. Tell him no matter what the payment is a month, you're paying it. He goes, well, yeah, I'm paying it. Did he or did he not say
He
that?
did, but I didn't see it in writing.
That's good.
Now,
That's what I wanna hear.
I went
That's
to
what I
my,
wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear.
yep, and I went to Monmouth today and sat with the city attorney for about an hour. Richard Lee gave us our documents back, so I had to go get them. So we have the documents. Sarah's gonna be here tomorrow, our accountant, to get it, to finish our, report and our audit to get to Springfield. And I talked to Andy about, well, what happens if we do this 10-year lease and he's making the monthly payments on it and he ups and quits and goes bankrupt? He goes, it all depends what you put in the lease. And I was like, well, that's what we have you for. He goes, you tell me what to put in the lease and I'll put it in the lease.
That's what I want, that's exactly what I want.
So he said, whatever we put in the lease. And I said, Dave has already got a pre-lease already drew up. He goes, kick it to me and we'll get together and we'll sit down and I'll tell you what you need to put in it.
There you go.
So he's gonna look out for us on
Okay,
this.
that's all I ask.
So now,
Me too.
That's all I have.
yeah,
We're all on that table.
yep, I agree. I think we're all on the same sheet of music here. We don't wanna have nothing come out of our pocket, but we want the grocery store.
We don't want that much, that nice a building sitting there empty.
Right.
That's my biggest
Well,
fear.
Turn it into an inside golf course.
Ideally, on a triple net lease like that, until it's paid off, is if it goes back to the city.
and then we can turn around and do
Right.
Family Dollar, Dollar General, whatever we
You
want.
know,
If we got a buyer,
The store ain't gonna make it, I doubt Family Dollar.
Right, no, right.
No, I hope he makes it, I just
He'll
don't
make
make
it.
stuff.
But that's what we talked about today, so what we need to probably do is 2 motions. 1, authorization to buy the property. Andy's already looking into it at all, and he's getting the paperwork already going as soon as I call him after the meeting. 2, I don't think we should buy anything unless we get it surveyed, so we know what the hell we're buying.
That's what I was gonna say, yeah.
Okay, I agree on that.
I'll make a motion on both.
Okay,
I'll
put them all
second-
together.
I'll second on both.
Mark second both of them. Luann?
Brenda Line, Diamond Eye.
Russell, I.
Marston and I.
Ring.
Ford SR.
Done. I'll get ahold of the auditor, or the
Surveyor.
surveyor. I guess we gotta pick one, so.
Marty Herman does everything else for us.
He does? I didn't know.
He's the one that did the cemetery.
Marty Herman. So somebody make a motion to hire him to survey this then.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
That's the guy in Lido?
That's the
Luann?
guy in
Brenda
Weaver,
Line,
yeah.
Diamond Eye.
Russell, I.
I didn't get,
Mercer Mapping is the name of the.
You're up.
That's who does ours.
Your turn to say aye.
Marcel.
Aye.
Marston and I.
Ring aye.
Ford SR.
All
I
right.
didn't hear
I
them,
didn't
so.
get the,
What's his name again?
Marty Herman?
no, I didn't get who made the motion and who seconded.
Donnie made the motion.
Yes.
Oh,
Jeff made the motion for the survey.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
And I seconded it.
Oh, Donnie second.
okay, gotcha.
Or Mark did one of us.
Donnie's good. That's all good. We're good. We're all on the same page.
Okay, anybody got any questions about the store so far? What's going
I
on?
think it's going great, I hope.
Well, I
everything
just-
keeps going.
What do you think, soon
How
as we
far?
get everything in contract, then they can start going?
Nothing's gonna happen until the lease is done.
Okay.
That's any smart businessman, the way you would do it. I mean, that's not like, you
That's what I
know,
wanted to hear.
me selling you a car and I was like, yeah, leave the tags on my car until you pay me. No.
You
So.
go ahead and take the title.
But as soon as I get off, I'm gonna call Dave as soon as I get off the phone here, and Dan Marine, and let him know that we've been authorized to purchase that land.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure Dave said he was gonna pay the surveying cost,
Okay.
but I'll confirm all that. Like I said,
Hopefully this is done within the next week or two. so
I'm
we
hoping,
can
yes,
start.
So,
so,
it'd be nice to have it before winter anyway.
yep. And I also talked to Andy about Brad Long's property. He's contacting Brad's lawyer, John Callis, and they're gonna get the things together and it's gonna be bought. So, we just gotta send
Send that
Andy,
stuff.
yep, to Andy, so he can compare John Callis's notes, the parcel and all that.
He's buying both properties, right?
No.
No, just the one.
Just the one for
The
50
other one I have a
bucks?
question about.
For 50
See,
bucks?
He still ain't paid us for it.
No, he still hadn't paid.
For 50 bucks, we're gonna sell that?
Oh, that's what you,
No, that was going with the other one though.
well,
That was for a business.
That was for-
That was for business.
yeah.
Now that ain't right.
He's still buying the stuff and putting the business in
He's gonna
there.
build the building in
Yeah.
hopes.
In that
to get the
50-foot lot?
In hopes, let me finish, in hopes, he's gonna build it so that he can add on when he gets the other one. There's some stuff going on there.
I'm sorry, but that $50, that's too, but if he's gonna do the other one, that was great. But just to do that,
I think-
isn't right? That isn't right.
I think it's still a negotiating stage
He's
on that
still-
end. I don't really know the whole
He's still
story on
bickering
that.
with Bubba, or Chubba.
Chubba, yeah. I just know that it was done deal and there's,
It was
No,
bid-
it was a done deal if the other thing.
Right.
Because I brought that up, now that's what the other thing, then, I'm sure it did.
It was in the minutes, why, well, that's the way it will go.
yeah. if
Well, I
it's
think it was a
in-
great deal if he's gonna buy both of them and do that, but
Yeah.
just get the one for 50 bucks.
But I don't know if that's how it was wrote up, Doug.
I don't.
As long as there's a business going in there, that's what it's about.
What kind of business?
We was trying to get the business in, is
Yeah.
what we were trying to do.
Right,
I think we should look at that.
all
At
right.
least we haven't never spent what Rock Island did for Walmart to build in there.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. But
They spent
$50?
over
Well, it's
almost
not a
$2
done
million.
deal yet. It's not done.
I'll look into it, Doug.
They said,
Okay,
"Come
well,
in
you
and
should.
build one."
I will.
I
Like,
think-
I even put 2 exclamation points after looking into the Brad's thing. Okay, any more questions on the store progress?
No.
Great idea.
All right, campground progress. Valley was there today. They lined out with paint. They'll be back here tomorrow morning, rain permitting, to start laying the forms for the bathroom and shower house and for the pavilion. Like I said before, they're on the same sheet of music we are with the pads. They know they have 35 to do, and we have 35 to do. So, and that's not to say, I'm glad I remember that, we do own that piece of property.
I told you.
It's right here. I got proof of it, and she sent me the plaids and everything. and
Now,
it's-
that's the one this way.
Yes, if you look like, if I give you
How
another
about
one.
the other one? Did we find out anything.
We own both of them.
Do it.
Yes, we
I
own
told- I
both.
told you, it's a 10-year, and it's long past.
I was hoping so.
That-
We've
that's
been
what
hoping
I'm
for
hoping we
years.
get.
Where's it at?
Does everybody see it on here?
Where's it at?
Set
The
this
property that I'm talking about
four,
is,
see the four, Doug?
there's the camp, there's Blick and Blick,
Oh.
this property right here.
See, we had this,
There's
and
the
now we
playground,
have to wait 10
this
years,
property,
we're
and
waiting.
this is the sand pit. You see it, Velma?
Well, that's gonna make this
That's
down.
We own this and that. That was the one that was in question.
Okay, they
You see it?
stockpiled stuff there, I remember that.
Here and here.
See,
We
back
own
when
both
we
of
did
those.
that,
big
You
lot.
see it, Donnie?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I see it.
the big one we had. the little
Yeah, we had
ones
that,
we
we
had
said this
question.
one here, we didn't know.
Yeah.
But that's
Here,
great.
there's the campground, there's the playground, there's that piece of property. I knew we owned this. I was worried about this.
Yeah.
Because
This
we
one I
can
used
put
to
more
come in
camping
and
spots
walk.
in there.
Yeah. What's the picture here?
We don't know.
That's the
No, no.
stuff they stockpiled
That's
when they were
what
building the
we built.
elevator.
Oh, that's right. Yep,
Oh, is it?
yep.
Okay.
That's what that stuff is too.
Good, all right, now, let me ask you this, this is the township hall right here.
Right.
We've always moved this right here. Does anybody know who owns it?
No, but I can find out. I'll find out.
We've been mowing it for years.
Talking about this property right here. Okay,
This-
this parcel.
Luann,
The 004 parcel.
Yeah,
I'm on.
Luann,
Okay, I'll
hey,
find out.
Cricket,
I could tell you.
ask Luann, 'cause
Yeah, here, you want this? It's got the parcel number on it.
you know where the storage units are? That, in the township building, that vacant
Right here.
spot in the corner?
That's the township
used to be
building.
where
There's that vacant
old Joe
spot.
Long used to live, have a
Yeah,
house there.
JJ's old
Then
house.
Roger Hummel had a
Okay,
trailer in
I
there.
bought all of Joe Long's.
Okay, so
property,
that
and I
all
did
went
the
with,
storage.
so that all went with.
We'll find
storage.
out when he pulls it up, because we can pull that up in our police computer.
That's probably Lance's property then.
No, we're blowing it for Lance.
Yeah, well, we need.
Oh, boy, wait,
We
wait.
need to start-
50 bucks.
We need to start letting him pay for it then, if that's the case.
Yeah, if it's not ours, then. But that's where we're at with the campground. I mean, they want to be in and out of here by June, by mid-June.
That'd be great.
This year.
This year. The bathroom's in operation, the pavilion being able to be used with the fireplace. Like I said, they were there today. I went down there, I was on my way to Andy's today, and they called me and said, hey, we're coming down today, which I thought was tomorrow. So I had to turn around I was almost in Little York too.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, yep, exactly. Then I had to turn around and come all the way back. And they got it, if you go down there, if you want, I mean, you'll see the orange on the ground.
I see
And-
where that
Yep, it's all marked. That's where the footings are gonna go. And they will be here tomorrow morning, put the footings in. I've already called Brian Emler. I'm hoping he moved his camper already.
We moved two in tonight.
That was your,
Right, they know, Natalie and Mike know where they can't go.
Okay.
But
Oh, where
Brian Emler,
Where Brian just moved his, he's gotta move that now, huh?
yeah, well, pull it forward. I called him and told him he needs to pull it forward about 10 feet or it's gonna get it damaged.
Nat said that she was down there and it helped him,
Okay, good.
so.
Yep, so he's got to be out of the way because, like I said, they're putting the footings in tomorrow. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the roads. And we need to put that on the next agenda because the roads aren't going to happen at $68,000 because motor fuel tax called me back on my way home from picking Carly up. And they're right, and I should have caught this, and I don't know why I didn't think about it. Anything over $30,000 has to go out for open bids and everything, regardless if we
You
do the
know what,
2/3
I knew
vote.
that, and I forgot.
I did too, and I said, you know what? That's my job during the day, and I knew that, why I did that. And so what I'm gonna do is, and I'm gonna see if it's all right with you guys, to talk to Valley tomorrow morning, because they're coming back down here, I'm signing the contract for the campground, is to ask them if they can do $29,000 worth of work, and I say do whatever they can do, the Broadway and the Jefferson, and then come back next year, and we'll have the money built back up in that, and then we'll do the whole $68,000 again, I don't know.
That's just my opinion, I'd rather see him do that. I mean, I'd like to see some of Broadway done, but that right there in front of Base C, man, that is so
Yeah.
full of chuckles, I'd like to see that done first.
I do too, you're right, I forgot about that
And we
road.
afford a lot of patch in that.
Yeah, over the years we have, and it just keeps coming out.
Maybe do that first,
Yeah.
Yeah,
about fire
I'm gonna-
station.
Yep,
See how far they'll go?
Yep, they're coming down
Yeah.
tomorrow.
what do you think, Jeff? You think that's a good idea?
I do, but we tried that shit last time,
Yeah.
and whenever you start cutting it down, then the price goes up.
That's,
They got the move-in cost.
right, but see, they pretty much taken a lot of that moving cost out because they're already gonna be in Illinois City.
This year.
Well, I
And that's why
understand.
it's 68,000 for all that road work.
Yeah.
But let me talk to them, because if they don't wanna do it that way, then I'll take the 3 days it's gonna take and do the whole resolution, and I'll do everything from scratch.
Yeah.
Because now you gotta remember, anything over $30,000, on that, I don't know if you guys ever actually sat down and looked at a resolution, how it's got gravel, how much is in it, and how much it costs.
Yeah.
Anything on that resolution, like for instance, the millings, I don't know if I have the bill with me right now, but the millings on that, to remove the millings was $12,000. We don't have to have that bidded out because they're under that $30,000 threshold
Right.
for that certain job. Is where we're gonna have to put out for bids, for open bids, is where they're gonna resurface the road. I think this total was like $34,000 or something like that.
I'm thinking.
It was over $30,000, just that portion on that, and we have to put it out for open bid, not the whole project, just that portion on there.
Okay.
And I told him, I was like, you know what, I've already got 2 other bids, and I do. I got Tri-City Blacktop, and I've got General Asphalt.
Yeah, we've got them.
I've got those 2 bids, and he goes, well, you better keep it. I was like, they're in my email box, on letterhead from their companies, saying this is how much it's gonna cost. But let me talk to Valley tomorrow morning and see what we come up with.
All right.
I'd like to see it, get what we want to get done, but.
I think what we proposed would be perfect for this year.
I think so.
And if they have to come in after June, after they're done in Illinois City, then so be it. I was kind of rushing it to try and get it done before, in
Well-
May.
Oil and chip and blacktop is 2 different animals.
Right,
They can do blacktop when it's cool.
yes, you can do asphalt, I'd rather do asphalt when it's hot, or cold, or
They
warm.
gotta do hot.
June's not gonna be
Oil and chip when it's hot.
Okay, so anybody got any questions on the campground?
No.
There was something else I had too, what was
Did you find out, Mike,
Boston Township owns
it? We
it.
own it.
New Boston Township owns it?
Oh, yeah,
So
right.
you're mowing your own properties, quit complaining.
If you guys own all that from your town hall all the way to the road.
My
Okay.
parents were that.
That's good.
Well, I'm gonna have to start mowing it then. I mowed the other part, I didn't realize that.
Because it shows on that map too that we do own that little part down there, I should've punched that in too. That's what it says on my map, it's Boston Township.
Okay.
I did buy 200 feet of wire yesterday while I was at Menards, so we can get them camping pads wired up, so we can get campers on them. That's gonna come out of our campground fund, not the grant, it was only $100. I think it was $104, so
Thanks.
Yeah.
no problem.
What, 12.3 or 12.2?
I don't care.
No. Well, 12.2 is like 60 bucks, I think.
No, it was 104 for 250 feet of it.
Probably 12.3.
Okay, I'm good.
All right, advertisement, Mercer County Sports, do we wanna donate money again to this?
How much is it?
Both seasons, $170.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, we should.
Here's the thing, tell them when we do this, we'd like to have one of them schedules put down at base C.
You won't get one,
Huh?
that's the reason why the fire department stopped, because is what they do is they scan you out of every sport. That's what they're doing.
They what?
They get you for every sport is what they're doing. See, we did one for football, right?
Yeah?
Now they're gonna turn around and get you one for track.
No, this is for fall and winter. That's what they told
This is
me.
for next year.
Yeah, that's what they tell you. That's what
That's a good idea.
Ask them though, if we can't get one of them schedules
Schedule
somewhere.
so people can see what's going on,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
That's the reason why the fire department quit doing it, because it was every time a different sport would change, they'd call
It
you.
is, I agree with you, Mike, because I,
Well, do you not wanna do it then?
Well, let's look into it.
they're gonna call me in
Table
the
it?
morning, I'll ask.
You ask them in the morning, okay?
And the school will get no money off of it.
Let's side that till the next meeting.
All right, when do they need an answer?
They always act like they need it that day, but
Well-
I'll just tell them it was tabled for
We,
more
right,
information.
and we need,
They can
we
fall and
need.
winter, so they can wait.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Do you ever notice, Carrie, is that company calling you not to school?
Oh, yeah, I realize that.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it
Well, they
is.
always, back when I had the fish market, they did all, but they did have a calendar with the fall and winter sports on the calendar, so they should be able to, and it might be 2 or 3 different companies doing something different each time, so we might wanna kind of select
We
which
can't,
one
we
we go
can't get a
with.
schedule or something, huh?
That is kinda crappy,
Well, yeah.
especially when we're paying $170, can't even get a schedule. Yeah.
I only got to go to.
What, we did, so we didn't get nothing out of that, right? After you're saying,
What's that?
Mike, we don't get nothing out of it?
Meet last night.
Well, then
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
do it.
Okay, I talked Karen into going, and then they drew her name last night down at
Oh,
$450 and we went there.
it's an expensive track meet.
Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
what's going on at the ballpark? At the new place? I seen somebody out there moving dirt, was
Yeah, that was,
Max.
Pete Mack.
for out there building his garage or something?
No, that's Joy, ain't they?
So,
Joy.
yeah,
What are they doing with it there?
level off somebody's basement or something, slick CDMs, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I'd charge him an arm and a leg.
Yeah, there you go. You want me, if you use
He
your
wouldn't give it
credit
to
card,
you.
they're gonna charge you.
Yeah. Tell him that,
Got one more thing here.
yep, you ready? Let me see what it is here.
We just tabled the others.
Electricity contract.
Electricity contract, hey, electricity contract.
Well.
Is it for the campground?
No.
Is
it's
it for the lights?
Yes,
Okay.
it's because, for the past few years, they've always.
Oh, that one, yeah. Okay.
Working my hands.
I got you, I read your hands, that's why I understood it, because it wasn't coming out of your mouth.
Gonna get another kid in this shit.
You know how they always come out with, and you're always asking about it, where
Like
they.
Liberty
where they-
Electric.
Yeah, with Liberty Electric. You know what, I say we stick with Ameren. I mean, there's no reason why you go, they've been really good to us, and, I'm glad that come up. Monday, 11:30, Kenny's gonna be down here. Mike, you need to be there. And, you guys, if you can make it, 11:30 for lunch. Ameren's gonna be there, Kenny, and he's bringing a couple representatives to talk about the store and the campground and
Just that
stuff.
clean guy?
Yeah, so, I mean, we gotta make a decision on this, so somebody either say no or make the motion to stay with Ameren and not switch it out. or
I'll
whatever.
make a motion, we stay with Ameren.
I'll say.
Yeah.
Luann?
Russell, aye.
Marston,
All right.
That's easy.
All right, that's done. I have 3 things before we adjourn here. DNR is gonna be putting on classes at the community center for about 30 kids, and probably 20 of them are from New Boston, so there's actually that many. And they wanted to know if we'd be able to provide any kind of refreshments or food or lunch. They're gonna be there from noon to 5, so
Tell
What's
them
it
no.
for?
that's where they get
Boater
their
safety.
the boater safety classes. And while we're trying to think about that, Mr. Bush, he wanted to know, he's the principal at the elementary school. The kids went out and cleaned up did their walkthrough, and I told them that I would get them pizza. So, but like we did last year and the year before that, we always bought the kids pizza over at the Fish Fry Park or what have you.
I'll make a motion for both. We do pizzas for both of them.
Yeah, I think Missy only charges us $5 a pizza.
Yeah,
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
When was that class hosted?
17th and 18th, I think. I need to get that confirmed from Luann anyway.
May?
June.
June.
Oh, June, not till June.
Okay, plan is for boater safety class at your community center, June 17th and 18th from noon to 5, both days. And it's for chairs for about 30 people, so.
How many pizzas was that?
I really, do we want to do pizza? I mean, it's gonna be from noon to 5. Or do we just want to do?
Noon to 5?
Yeah, noon to
Oh,
5.
It's not all day.
No, it's 2 days, noon to 5, Saturday and Sunday.
I'll do the pizzas on
For the school kids.
school kids.
Right.
The DNR thing, maybe refreshments of some kind.
Do they have to go both days or just one day apiece?
No, it's usually 2 days.
It's 2 days, noon to 5.
Like under safety
Like
course,
cookies.
it's gonna be 2 days.
Yeah, I mean,
No pizza
like,
for that. They want some kind of refreshment, what would you guys suggest?
Well,
I'd say cookies and.
Cookies and drinks.
let me ask them what they think. I'll ask them what they're expecting.
And talk commercial market,
Yeah.
maybe you can come up with something.
Okay, so at least I got that anyway. Then we got till June, so.
Okay, we had, Mark and Kringle, but we didn't have votes on spending the money for the pizza.
I did? Okay, yeah.
Came to line.
Russell, aye.
Marston,
All right.
Before I say.
There you go, how's that?
Thank you.
That Ameren thing's Monday,
Very
at
much.
what time? 12:30?
11:30.
Okay.
Lunch is over at 12:30.
Okay.
I'm in treatment, so.
Okay,
We'll pray for you when you're there, bud.
Okay.
How about that?
that's all I have. Anybody got any questions for me?
Oh, lots of questions.
I knew you
Oh,
had
here,
some.
if you want to mention this.
Dougie.
Oh, I know.
Public mention,
It's getting.
Oh,
Your turn.
is that
yeah.
the Dutch oven? They're gonna be coming to town. It's Brewer, you know Chris Brewer, the dog catcher. She
Yeah.
opened up
Okay.
Food truck.
a food truck.
A food
What
truck.
we called it in the Marine Corps, you know, the roach coach, you know?
Roach coach.
Yeah.
Oh, Dutch oven, you know what that
Yeah.
is, where you fart and pull a blanket over your head? I don't know if I'd eat there.
What kind of games we keep playing?
That's
But,
why I'm chuckling. He does.
she's got her licenses through the health department, through the food inspectors and everything, and she wanted to know if she could come down and sell food out of her little wagon or whatever. She's been approved by the state and everything to come down on the riverfront like on a Saturday. And I was like, absolutely, so, yeah, so that's what she's doing. I just wanted to mention that. It's called the Dutch oven. Shut up, Mark.
I think I can come up with a new name.
She probably doesn't know yet.
Okay, Dougie, what do you got?
I got nothing.
Oh,
Are you serious? No wonder it's raining.
I got one.
Oh, I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Well, a couple things, we got enough stuff going on right now, we'll get them later.
All right.
I'm wanting to put a fence behind the community center because the people next door have almost taken a big chunk of our property now and it's all mud. Grass is all gone and everything because they're pulling up.
That's a good idea.
Park there.
What kind of fence would you like?
The split
Razor
rail,
wire.
anything they can't pull in.
Chain link,
Razor
Chain
wire,
link could be fine, yeah.
What's
razor
cheapest?
wire.
what would be the cheapest?
razor wire.
They'd probably be used to that.
Chain link, yes. But that's a mess back there, they just made.
You're right, it is.
How many feet would you need? You don't need that many feet, would you?
I don't have no idea.
Just make it down.
I don't know.
We'll get Kenny over there to get it all measured up,
Yeah,
get it all ready.
What about like,
get us a price.
what about like, it's not privacy fence, but it's that 4 foot.
That's all it takes,
Fence, that's-
With a gate, because you gotta have access to it,
Yeah, yeah.
because that's the only, ramp for handicap,
Are you
right?
gonna fence out the whole back?
Or just the
Yeah.
side.
I think just, all, between us and across the alley and up,
Well, that-
right there on that side.
You don't have to go up.
Because otherwise, those kids are over there and,
You don't have to.
Actually, that generator.
That generator's there, that should be, yeah, I agree, Mike, that should be
And-
marked in there.
can we get that generator a plug-in outside so we can get that cord up?
Should be able to unplug it now.
You should be able to unplug it now. I thought they unplugged it.
No?
Unplug it, because it's just from winter.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question about being a smart ass? Who's in charge of that place down there?
Of the community center, it's supposed to be me.
Okay.
We're just trying to make it, we're just trying to wonder.
But Kenny and Linda kind of taken over.
Tell me about it.
Who is?
Kenny and Linda, my brother and sister.
Helping her out.
Her relation.
I know who they are.
I make a motion we adjourn.
Well, I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Good meeting.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I do have a question.
Thanks, yes.
Could I get one of you guys to come in the camera and show them what properties you were talking about with the map, maybe?
Sure, I can do that.
Take care of yourself.
Mike, I got a question.
Yeah,
I need.
quarter to 8, didn't play it, should, probably almost be over. Which one you want?
Get slippers.
Well, with the
This
properties you were
is,
talking about, maybe?
okay, this is the campground. You ready?
Yeah.
Campground, property, city of New Boston owns. This is the playground or the campground. This is property was in question, we do own it.
You guys used to have,
The store,
how much?
purchasing lot 014,
Your poles.
Okay.
parcel 3, 39 feet to extend our property all the way out past 70 feet.
Put an outside wall.
Or actually 74 plus 39 feet, be here.
Now, what properties were you talking about purchasing?
Just one, this one.
Just
It's
one.
39 feet. It's parcel 014,
Bring them to you for free.
this long, 152 feet long. This is the alley. City Hall's here, Chuck Coulter's, the volleyball court. We need this property to get the store to work.
Okay, that's where that old store is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that the-
No, the car wash is right
Just this
here.
side of the car wash.
This is the car wash, this is Fifth Street.
Oh, okay, the old store's over.
Yeah, the old store's right here. The bank's here.
But,
So it'd be across the street and then one parcel over.
Hook
Okay.
gas up nice.
Okay,
All
thank you.
right.
Nice.
Bill hasn't done it yet?